Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans...
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Let's fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. What a punch. What an engine on this fight. Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Missing with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Nice counter shot. That one lands. Nice counter. Punching him up again. Just misses right uppercut. Oh, that punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. A wise veteran move there to clinch.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I see.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
That jab doesn't find a home. Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round. How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
Well, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react.
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That hook just can't find the target. So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. Well, the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Missed him with that uppercut. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. That one will count. Back and forth they go. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That punch lands. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Going to try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Good. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be a wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these. Hold it right there. Let me jump in for just a second. Missed with that jab. Will the referee step in? What a nightmare scenario. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Oh my goodness, what pace, They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
That's another scoring shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6-7 times just to get the advantage with the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and book me, you try and bite me, you try and do something out of character where the referee jumps on you and takes the point off you. That's the whole name of...
It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Why does he continue to hold? The referee can take a point here. What a massive upset, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.